Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to share with you 4 things that you can do to stop yourself from overgiving. Because as a wholehearted, you know that when you overgive, you experience the pain of that disharmony itself, and also the pain of you losing a sense of yourself in the process. So let me be the person to help you stop doing that today, my friend. Because here's the thing. You can only give what you have. You cannot give more than you have. And don't get me wrong here. My video here is, I'm not trying to stop you from being who you are, because I think being a wholehearted, being a person with a big heart, big generosity is a beautiful trait to have. And it's important to connect to the balance of who you are and how you can give in a way that serve you in the highest good. And chances are that you are here watching this video, there are disharmony in that. You probably observe that you're overgiving, right? So in that, let me start with key number 1, my friend, is stop judging yourself and stop beating yourself up for overgiving. Because being an aware human being, you're probably aware that you're doing that, and sometimes you can't help yourself. So part of you trying to stop that pattern is, number 1, you judge yourself for doing it. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have known better, right? Or stop the self-beating, the guilt, the shame, whatever that's going on within you. I'm inviting you to stop. That's the first thing is, you being human, you are learning about yourself. You are evolving each moment and each day. And the fact that you're here watching this video, give yourself a little pat on the shoulder that you want to feel better, you want to do better, and you want to be better. And thank you for letting me be here to share my perspective with you, to help you coming back to yourself and then harmonious with yourself. Because that, at the end of the day, you want to be in harmony with yourself. And from there, you can be harmonious with people around you. So that's key number 1. If you are doing that, please stop. And if you are already practicing non-self-judgment and being kind to yourself, dive deeper into that practice of being more compassionate of yourself, being kind to yourself. That's number 1. And number 2 is, I would invite you to ask yourself the question, why? Why do you have such a need of overgiving? And a lot of the time, my observation of myself, being one myself, sometimes in the past, I call myself, I'm a sucker for love and sucker for giving. Because I love making people happy, and a lot of time I did that because deep down there's a part of me that wanted acceptance, wanted love, wanted people to love me, because I didn't know how to love myself. That's a whole journey itself for me to come grounded in myself and set that boundary. So if you haven't already done that, I'm inviting you to do that for yourself. And if you've already done that, good for you. Then you can always make the practice a little bit more. Ask yourself deeper, why do I have such a big need of giving, right? And what the benefit of you over giving. Obviously, we know giving feels good. So there's a benefit of why we do that. And when we do something that sabotages ourselves, there's also benefit. In my world, we call it secondary benefit syndrome. It's SBS. It's the psychological reversal that sometimes we do things to sabotage ourselves to justify that benefit. So in this case, it could be the benefit of you overgiving is to be loved, to be accepted, to be complimented, something that you didn't have in your childhood, something that you didn't have in your family dynamic, something that you don't have within yourself, right? So it could be, I guarantee that if you really sit down and being honest with yourself, which is the hard part, is to come up with all the reason why the benefit it serves you to give. Now, logically, your mind probably like, hey, what the heck? I know I'm overdoing it. I know there's no benefit of it. It's actually what I'm experiencing is more pain. There's no benefit to it. So on the surface level, it's going to feel like that. But deep down, my friend, there's always the benefit. Because if there is no benefit, your system, your subconscious wouldn't continue to support you to overgiving and to overexerting yourself. So you are at this place where it's not feeling good anymore. You feel like you're losing a sense of yourself. So really dig deep in what are the benefits. And then you know what you work with. So in my case, a lot of time I overgive because I love to please people and been an empath. I didn't have the emotional education or emotional resiliency. So I use people's joy as a way to feed my joy. And I try to avoid as much pain as I can from other people, because when they feel pain, I feel pain. So the benefit for me is not to sitting with my pain. The benefit for me is to feel the illusion that people love me and accept me. I feel that people understand me, right? People will love me. But that's not really the truth, because the truth is it's all conditional. The truth is I didn't know how to sit with my own emotional resiliency. I don't know how to be rejected people. I don't know how to sit with that pain. So when I understand the real reason why it's driving me, and then I can deal with it. So what take to point number 3 is for you to connect to your true needs. So for my case, I needed love. I needed acceptance, which all human, to some degree, we need that, right? I needed to be present with myself. I needed to love myself. I needed to be able to connect with my pain and be able to do that. So by connecting with what you need, you can give yourself that without seeking for somebody else. There's a difference between needing something and wanting something, because here's the thing. We all want attention. We all want love. We all want to be understood. We all want to be accepted. That's human nature. But needing it in the desperation level is another form of self-sabotage, right? I can own that. I love attention. I love it when you give positive comment on my videos. I enjoy it. I want it. Do I need it? No, because my happiness doesn't depend on it. Because I am more grounded in myself now. I don't need you to accept me for me to be happy. I don't need you for you to love me to be happy. Yes, I want your love. I want your attentions. I want the positive comments, right? Because being human, we want those things. So it's important for you to connect to your need and being honest with your needs and what it is, so then you can give yourself what you need. And if you cannot give yourself what you need and you want somebody else to give, you can ask for it. And that's a whole art to that. So that's key number 3, my friend. And then from there, we take to key number 4, is for you to be honest, to be authentic with your AM, which is the authentic moments. I mean, if it's in your heart to give someone, then give. But then when you feel something is off, then stop. The bottom line is, my friend, if you have $5, somebody asking you for 10, in your heart, yes, you want to give them everything you can. Bless you with your big heart. Bless you with your kindness and your generosity. But the reality is you only have $5. So you can give anything less than $5. And that's assuming you already use some of that $5 to take care of yourself. Because if you give all of it, you don't take care of yourself, then you start resenting people from giving if you haven't already, right? So be honest, be authentic. If somebody asks you for $6, you can be honest, like, hey, I only have 5 and I would like to use 2 for my self-care. I can give you 3. So you get to choose that. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with your moments. And if you have $100 you want to give them all, go for it if that feels true for you. And if you have $100 and you only want to give 1, be honest with yourself and not judging yourself for it. Because you don't need to be generous. You don't need to be anything except for being you and being authentic to who you are and what's true in the moment. Because I believe when you are authentic to yourself, when you are authentic to your moment, when you are in harmony with yourself, then you can truly be in harmony with people. And the pain, the suffering that you're experiencing right now from overgiving is simply the pain of disharmony. And only you can bring yourself back to that harmony. And I hope this video helped you bring you back to your harmony. And chances are, I'm not saying anything new, you know this. And perhaps this comes at a time or it's in a tone that is resonate with you. So you actually gonna take a step deeper within yourself. Connect deeper to your need and really be courageous to honor that need. And be able to honestly tell people, no, this is my capacity. Yes, I would love to do it. Be honest with yourself. Because when you do that, you are doing yourself a big favor and you also do the world a big favor too. All right, my friend. With that, thank you so much for hanging with me until this moment. I appreciate you being in my world. And if you find this video helpful, please feel free to give. as long as it's authentic to you, to other people when it feel authentic to you. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and also set on your notification, and we'll let you know when the next video will come out. For now, you've got love. And I'm going to share for a while, from my heart to yours, and from Hawaii to wherever you are in the world. Much love.